In this video, we are going to revise LPG reforms since 1991 key points. Hello everyone, welcome to the Tapasya for IAS YouTube channel. So let's begin. First is background. Initiated in the year 1991 to address BOP crisis. Shift to market-driven economy by liberalizations, privatizations, and globalization. LPG. Key reforms. Industrial policy. Abolished licensing for most industries. Public sector monopoly. Reduced only atomic energy and railway. Operations excluding PPPs resumed. Private investment in rail infrastructure since 2014. Foreign investment, FDIs, FIIs inflows, $83 billion, 2023-24. Total cost, $100 billion annually. Trade and finance, boosted export, $466 billion, 2023-24. Sensex grew from 1200 to 1991 to 80,000 in 2024. SEBI strengthened capital market. Taxations, GST 2017. Simplified taxes but complex for small businesses. Indirect taxes, nearly 45% of revenue. Positive impacts, economy size, 6 lakh crore 1991 to nearly 320 lakh crore rupees. 2024 to 25 nominal GDP. Forex reserves, $5.8 billion in the 1991 to $704 billion 2024. Services sector, nearly 55% of GDP in the year 2024, led by IT, $194 billion exports. Middle class expanded to nearly 30% of population. Price stability, inflation averaged 5 to 6% annually. Negative impacts, jobless growth, unemployment nearly 7%. 2024 IT sectors capital intensive. Uneven reforms, agriculture, informal sector lag. Policy flip-flops, import tariff changes create volatility. Financial sector, underdeveloped MSMEs, credit gaps, 20 to 25 lakh crore. Low R&D, 0.7% of GDP versus 2 to 3% in developed nations. National Manufacturing Policy, NMP 2011. Objectives, 12 to 14% manufacturing growth annually, 25% GDP shares by 2025, 100 million jobs by 2025. Enhance skills, competitiveness, sustainability. Progress in the year 2024, GDP share nearly 16%, short of 25%, nearly 50 million jobs created. Action areas, improves infrastructure, logistic, digital connectivity. Skill development for Industry 4.0, simplify regulations, increase R&D spending. Public sector role, infrastructure, NTPC 23%, power generation. Strategic sector, defense, atomic energy. Social welfare, sales, healthcare, education, nearly 14% of GDP, employs 14 lakh people, 2024. Challenges, bureaucratic interference, inefficiency. Accountability issues, example PNB scam in the year 2018. Poor financial management, example Air India's 61,562 crore debt, 2021. Policy changes, privatization, example Balco. Disinvestment, example LIC IPO, rupees 21,000 to 21,008 crore. PPPs, example Delhi Metro. Public-private partnership. Autonomy and restructuring, example ONGC HPCL merger. Disinvestment types. Minority, more than 15% government tax stake. Majority, control transfer. Compete full scale, example Air India to Tata. 2022. Asset sale, example BL Thales. Methods, IPO, FPO, OFS. Strategic sale, ETF, Bharat 2020. Bharat 22. Proceeds rupees 4.2 lakh crore 2014 to 24. Committees Rangarajan 15% government ownership in strategic PSUs. Pungta PSU autonomy, internal vigilance. Critic loss of public asset, job losses, monopolies, corruption. Private sector role nearly 84% employment 2019 to 20 drives export technology adoption 70% firms use AI challenges MSME's credit gap 20 to 25 lakh crore infrastructure spending 3.9% of GDP 2020 to 21 skill gap 30 million needed by 2026 policy support ease of doing business India's rank 63 2020 financial inclusion PMJDY Mudra Skill India Bharatmala Digital India Corporate Social Responsibility CSR mandate 2013 companies with net worth more than or equal to rupees 500 crore turnover more than equal to 1000 crore or profit more than equal to 5 crore 2% of average net profit of CSR. Focus areas education, healthcare, sanitation, gender equality, environment. Impact 27,000 crore spent in 2023-24. Industrial sickness. Definition unit which is cash losses current ratio less 1:1 worsening debt equity ratio causes internal poor appraisal unrest wrong technology location mismanagement external recession high input cost policy changes infrastructure issues examples Bhushan Steel Hindustan Motors Jet Airbase measures Sika 1995 to IBC 2016 NCLT government initiatives Make in India 2014 AIMS 25% GDP 100 million jobs by 2025 challenges low productivity infrastructure bottlenecks red tape Startup India 2016 incentives tax injections funding mentorship impact 1.4 lakh startup by 2024 key data 2024-25 GDP nearly 320 lakh crore rupees FDI $83 billion 2023-24 forex reserve $704 billion exports $466 billion manufacturing GDP shares 16% unemployment nearly 7% CSR spending 27,000 crore rupees for UPSC mains you have to analyze LPG reforms impact economic growth versus social equity discuss challenges in achieving NMP goals, evaluate disinvestment roles in physical consolidation versus public asset loss, assess Make in India's success and limitations. For prelims, you have to memorize key data like GDP, FDI reserves, understand PSU categories, Maharatna, Navratna, and Miniratna. Note, major initiative, Make in India, Startup India, IBC. Recall committees, Rangarajan and Rungta. This is the end of lecture. So friends, we will meet in the next video. If you have any doubt, you can ask in comment sections. Subscribe the channel, like the video, and please don't forget to press bell icon so that UPSC focus videos keep reaching you. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind.